Sí, todo. Hola YouTube, my name is Marcelo and this is Four Seasons Adventures. Today we are in Central City, an old mining town in Clear Creek Canyon. The town has a shady past and I'm gonna tell you all about it, so stay tuned. Central City was founded in the spring of 1859 during the Pikes Peak Gold Rush. By the middle of July of the same year, between 20 and 30,000 people were living in the area. Some people had cabins, but many slept in tents, wagons, or even dugouts. They were coming by the thousands, and soon all this area it was full of people. Not only in Central City, but also in the neighbor town of Black Hawk, less than 1 mile away. There are two ways to get to Central City: to take I-70 west or go through Clear Creek Canyon on 119. The majority of these historic buildings have been restored and preserved. Over the years, the town saw up and downs in the population. But in 1920, the value of gold dropped dramatically and most of the mines in the area suspended operations. Of course, the people started to leave and only 500 stayed in town. For the next 70 years, the town was in the all-time low. But in 1990, a statewide referendum legalized gambling in Cripple Creek, Black Hawk, and Central City. The money started to pour in, and the town was restored. Naturally, it was a lot of people against this referendum. But gambling and other shady activities, they were not new to this town. Poker games were played daily in bars like this one. And many conflicts were resolved with pistols in hand. This particular bar is one of the oldest operating bars in Colorado. It's exactly in the same way that it used to be 100 years ago. Minus the spittoon. Look at this building here. You see all the wood frames from the windows? They are originals. Wow. They're more than 100 years old. But gambling wasn't the only leisure activity in Central City. Madame Lou Bunch owned a very successful brothel that everybody called the Sporting House. The house was located on Pine Street in what it was called the city's red light district, right behind today's City Hall and police station. But the pressure to cross the brothel, it didn't come from the police. It came from this building. This beautiful mural tells the story of what happened on May 21st, 1874. A big fire started in Dostal Alley behind Main Street, The fire destroyed about 150 buildings in downtown area, and the losses were estimated to be $500,000, a lot of money back then. This performance venue, it was built after the fire. Unfortunately, today is closed and in much need of a restoration. Central City was not different from today's cities. They needed parking space. And this is where they used to park their horses. No doubt that Central City was thriving. This is just a warehouse to storage goods for a local retail store. I think by now we already established that Central City, it was not just a mining town. In fact, for many years it was the center of performing arts in the area. But eventually it was displaced by Denver. One of the icons of this thriving town, it was the Teller House. This amazing hotel, it was built in 1872, and it was said to be one of the finest hotels west of the Mississippi River. Restoration of the buildings is a constant work in progress. A statement from the past and a legacy for the future. It's time to say goodbye to the well-preserved Central City and move to the neighbor Black Hawk. As we can also see in the mural, the railroad, it was a keystone in the success of the town. Even the strongest mules and horses were no match to the power of the steam engine. They might be a mile from each other, but these two towns have a complete different vibe. The old wooden buildings were replaced by the modern casinos and hotels. Comfort and luxury are very evident in Black Hawk. These overpasses allow you to cross a street without dealing with the harsh weather conditions of winter. I can see why these casinos are very tempting. Just from looking at the outside, it makes you to want to take a look inside. Of course, this is not like Vegas, but they went above and beyond to make it look great. Oops, the day is almost gone, and it is time to go home. I hope you liked this video and you give it a thumbs up. Also, please don't forget to subscribe. We thank you so much for your support, and we'll see you soon.